Teacher, please, send us on the search for Lindo too!
Don't make me repeat myself. We have our regular unit mobilized for that. Wait for the results.
But the more people in the search party, the greater the chance we'll find him.
Enough!
Lindo saved our lives. That's why we feel it's our turn now to...
I said enough!
Tsubaki, the director would like to see you.
Very well. Please, take over for a while.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, you guys. Do you want me to tell you how many people were killed under her command? And it's her own kid brother to boot. Don't you think she wants to rush out there herself?
Don't look at me! Just leave me alone! Stay away! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Give her a tranquilizer, and change the padding.
Oh, I'm sorry! Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry! Daddy, Mommy, it's not what you think!
It's me. Do you recognize me, Alyssa?
I didn't mean to do it! You're wrong! It wasn't me! It wasn't my fault! Leave me alone! You should have just left me alone!
Oh, it's you. You'd better not see her right now. Once the medication wears off, she falls to pieces. You should come back another day.
No!
I'm sure she wouldn't want you to see her in that state either. It's no use trying to talk. I've received some very effective tranquilizers. She won't regain consciousness anytime soon.
What? Where am I? Why am I...
She actually regained consciousness? Impossible! Excuse me.
Just now, you...
Yes. I never thought she'd snap out of it. I don't know what happened, but... Yes, what we discussed. Yes, I believe the two new types somehow resonated. What should I do? Isolate her? I see. Then I'll leave her as is for now. Yes, if you'll excuse me.
I'm changing today's mission to eradicate all origami in the vicinity. As for Alyssa, after further tests, she's now on the road to recovery. But as she's in the hospital, she won't be seeing active combat for a while. Lastly, as of today, God Eater Lindo has been designated as missing in action. Discharged. That's all.
How can that be? We still haven't found his armlet or god arc!
It's a decision from the top. Also, we've confirmed that both the beacon and biometric signal from the armlet have vanished. Now that attacks by unconfirmed origami have intensified, we can't afford to search for someone who may or may not be alive.
Listen, don't you think it's crazy that they give up the search so soon? We even know which origami attacked and where, so why? No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be lashing out at you. I'm gonna try to cool off for a while. Don't worry. I'll be back on duty in time.
Sakuya sure looks upset, doesn't she? I think you and the others all did a good job. But what the heck's up with Alyssa all of a sudden? Look, you're both new types, so maybe you should stay by her side. Okay, I'm gonna go see if Sakuya's alright.
Hey, did you hear? About Lindo from the first unit.
Yeah. Geez, another martyr from Soma's team.
Hey, you moron! He can hear you! Damn it.
I just can't accept the fact that the search has been called off.
You bringing that up again? It's what the top brass decided. They won't reverse it.
It's not just his armlet. Even his god arcs disappeared. When a god eater goes missing in action, the protocol is to keep searching until the god arc's been retrieved. Am I wrong?
It's been over a week since he vanished. The chances of him having survived are close to zero. Even less if he's mortally wounded.
But... Tsubaki...
Lindo.
So young. How you must have cursed yourself for being so utterly powerless. If you can overcome this anguish, you'll gain the power to avenge your parents' death! That's right! Fight it! Rise above it!
These are your enemies. The Aragami.
Aragami?
Right. Scary as all get out Aragami. And last but not least, here is the Aragami that devoured your mommy and daddy.
Daddy. Mommy.
But you're strong enough to fight now, aren't you? It couldn't be easier. All you have to do is aim at it and pull the trigger.
Pull the trigger.
Right. And this is what you should say as you pull that trigger. Aji, Duva, Tori.
Aji. Duva. Tori.
That's right. That's the chant that will turn you into a strong little girl.
Aji. Duva. Tori. What was that? just now, I felt your emotions flowing into my mind. Could it be that it happened to you too? I thought I'd forgotten all about that day until right now. I thought I'd play a trick on my parents and went to hide in a nearby building during a game of hide and seek. Ready or not, here we come. And then, suddenly, they were running and shouting, "Origami! It's an origami!" I should have rushed out then, but I was so scared I couldn't move. Daddy and Mommy came to look for me, but I heard a terrible growling, and then, right before my eyes... If only I'd realized, ran out of there sooner. Neither of them would have... It was all my fault. That's why, when they told me I was being considered as a new type God-Eater, I thought, now I can get revenge for my parents. Yes, that origami, the one that murdered my parents. I'm sorry. I don't even know myself what's going on. Thank you. It was you who held my hand like this the other day, too, wasn't it? Those warm emotions. I could feel them flowing into me.
All right. That ends this briefing. I want you to begin as soon as you're ready. Oh, and Sakuya, stay for a minute.
Yes?
Sakuya, take some time off. That's an order.
No, I'm fine.
Sakuya, have you looked in a mirror lately?
Huh?
You haven't been sleeping. As Lindo's sister, I'm happy that you care so much about him. But not as your superior officer. If you're not in top condition, you'll only bring on death. You understand?
Yes. I wasn't thinking.
Lastly, a word of warning. You need to depend more on those around you. Understood?
I'll try to do better.
Hey, Sakuya, you there?
I'm sick and tired of saying this, but would you mind at least knocking before coming into my room?
Oh, hey, sorry.
You're just after my beer ration anyway, aren't you? Since you always guzzle away your own.
Hey, what's the problem? You never drink it yourself anyway. But listen, how about a trade? I'll give you a new type giant corn on the cob.
No way! What's this?
Save some of that beer for me, okay?
But that's Lindo's armlet? That day was full of anomalies to begin with. Almost unnatural. Mix-up over commands. And something wasn't right with Alyssa. Oh. The records from that mission have been deleted. Lindo, what's going on here? Oh, it's you. Is something the matter? I see. Alyssa's. Thanks for letting me know. But really, to think that you can communicate just by touching. I wonder if that's a power you new types share. Please, stay by her side for a while, will you?
Oh, Sakuya. What brings you here? May I ask?
Don't worry. I'm not here to blame you for anything.
Then...
I want you to tell me about it. About that day, that moment. What happened to you? To be honest, I still can't accept what you did. But that's also precisely why I want to know what it is that's making me so uneasy. I heard about your past. I know that it's a hard thing that I'm asking you to do.
Did you know that I'm being treated regularly for mental health issues?
Yes, I know.
After my parents were killed, I was mentally unstable and spent the next few years in the hospital. But then, one day, I was told that Fenrir had chosen me as a new type candidate. And so I was forcibly transferred from my own hospital to a Fenrir hospital.
You were?
No, it's all right. The new doctor took such good care of me, and I thought that I'd have the chance to avenge my parents' death. After that, I was put on medication to keep my symptoms in check, and I studied the enemy and how to fight. The new doctor I had at Fenrir was so kind to me all the time. He even had himself transferred to the Far East branch with me when I left.
So this doctor is still here at the den, right?
Yes. You all know him. It's Dr. Oguruma.
I see. I'm sorry, please go on.
While continuing my mental health treatment, I searched for the origami who'd killed my parents. The doctor showed me which one it was. I heard that this origami had appeared in the Far East branch area. I came here vowing to find it no matter what. And just when I finally found it, I don't know how it happened. In that moment, in my mind, Lindo had become my enemy. Before I knew it, I was pointing my gun at him.
I'm sorry I made you go through that. Thank you, Alyssa. I'll come again.
What should I do? As of today, I'll be returning to the unit. Once again, I look forward to working with you.
When are you resuming actual combat?
That hasn't been decided yet.
I see.
Hey, did you hear? One of the new types. She's finally been reinstated. Yeah, the little wretch who trapped Lindo with a new type Vajra and left him for dead. By the way, after all those airs she put on, she can't go into combat anymore, I hear.
Jeez, so she was all bark and no bite.
Why don't you laugh too? Go ahead.
We're not going to laugh at you. Hey, never mind that. You know that new type Vajra that attacked Lindo? Seems like the Europe branch was able to spot it too. Since we've been encountering more and more of these new types lately, I've been thinking it may be a sign of something to come, you know? Sorry. Take it from here.
I have a favor to ask of you. Could you please teach me the proper way to fight again? I want to protect someone dear to me. This time, of my own free will.